Vice President Kashim Shettima arrives at the conference center of the World Economic Forum for a breakfast meeting. The meeting brings together international private sector players and political leaders from across the African continent, focusing on how the continent can be positioned in the fourth industrial revolution. Emphasis is on leveraging the African continental free trade area.
It can boost African trade with staggering 50%. And by 2050, we can have a $29 trillion economy in Africa.
When we started 2-3 years ago, we set out a roadmap in an assessment of what is the market in Africa, what is the potential for investment. And we identified 4 sectors: automotive sector, agriculture, agro-processing, transport, logistics, and pharmaceuticals. And we estimated that investment value proposition is up to $130 billion. We came back the following year and we decided to develop an action plan.
Commitments are made to catalyze investments in infrastructure and agriculture in Africa.
It's far cheaper to produce battery precursors in Africa. So when we open up the battery corridor, we will have industrial parks that are focused on the battery mass value chain. We're also going to ensure that we have the agricultural value chain unlocked as part of this process. So part of the initial activities is to actually define areas in Angola where we have, I would say, a lot of agricultural value chain to be unlocked.
An action plan for investment.
For Vice President Shettima, Africa is the future of the world, and Nigeria is setting the pace.
We are a young continent, and the future belongs to us. So I'm absolutely certain that in the fullness of time, Africa that meets the agricultural age, that meets the industrial age, I believe will leapfrog to the post-industrial knowledge-driven age. And by the grace of God, Africa will leapfrog to a new generation.
The Vice President also assures the participants of the readiness of President Bola Tinubu's administration to partner investors ready to do business with Nigeria. No doubt that Nigeria is making an impression here at the 2025 World Economic Forum as Vice President Shettima and the Nigerian delegation continue to engage with global leaders. And as the event progresses towards an end, it does appear that Nigeria may hit a great deal. From Davos in Switzerland, Emperor Simon, Channels Television News.